Good morning, Fair Oak. Welcome back to Science Time. I hope you enjoyed the Skittles rainbow task. Today I thought we'd continue the rainbow theme. I've got two activities for us to do today. We're going to start with grow a rainbow. So we don't need very much equipment, as you can see. We need felt tip pens. We need all the colours of the rainbow. When I was at school we had a little rhyme to help us remember. We had Richard of York gave battle in vain. So Richard, red, of, orange, York, yellow, gave, green, battle, blue. Now obviously indigo, violet, I haven't got those colours in my felt tips. I do have purple, so I'm going to substitute for purple. But if you've got the other shades, brilliant, try and do the whole of the rainbow for me. The other thing you need is some kitchen roll, and you need a shallow dish of water with a small amount of water in it. Okay, let's get started. So what do we need to do? Now I've got the scissors because I'm going to make my piece of kitchen roll just a little bit smaller for now, so I'm going to carefully cut it in half. Okay, now what we need to do is put a small amount of all of the colours of the rainbow onto the bottom of the piece of kitchen roll, but we're not going to do it right at the bottom. We're going to leave a little bit of a gap. So let's take our colours, leaving a little bit of a gap. We're going to do, now you can use a ruler to make it accurate, we're going to do a section of colour about 2 centimetres long, and we're going to colour it in. Now this tabletop is absolutely fine to wipe clean afterwards, but you might want to do this on top of a piece of scrap paper because it will go through, so the colour will go through the kitchen roll, it will be absorbed and go all the way through, and you don't want to make a mark on the table. So if you don't have a wipe clean surface, please use a piece of scrap paper. So you're going to do all of the colours going along the bottom in the colours of the rainbow, about 2 centimetres wide, but remember, leave a little gap at the bottom and it will look a little bit like this when you're done. Feels like Blue Peter. Okay, so there's our rainbow all along the bottom of the piece of kitchen roll. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold it into the water. So this is my little pot of water. There's a little bit of water in the bottom, and we're going to hold it in the bottom and watch what happens. Observe really carefully. What can you see? What do you think's going to happen? As soon as you can start to see something happen, say. Watch it really, really carefully. If you're close up to the screen, you can probably see the water travelling right now. It's almost at the top. There it is. It's at the top of the orange. Can you see the orange and the red now? It's at the top of the purple. You can see the purple starting to travel. You can see the blue starting to move. It's not quite at the top of the yellow yet. The green is at the top of the green. So what's happening? You're growing a rainbow. Now you can leave it in that water and continue to watch that rainbow grow. How high can you make your rainbow travel? Which colours travel best? Keep watching. Have a go, see how you get on. How did you get on? How high did you manage to grow your rainbow? So what's the science behind it? Well, it's all to do with capillary action. Those of you who are in year 4 or above, think back to our plant topic. Think about the time we visited Hilliers. Do you remember we spoke about capillary action then in flowers? Well, if we think about it with the kitchen roll is made up of fibres, and these fibres absorb the water well. Once the water enters at the bottom, it rises, or it's like pulled up or sucked up, and there's adhesion and cohesion of the water molecules happening. As the water travels, the dye from the felt tips travel too. You could probably see that earlier. As it started to move up, we could see the water travelling through the colours. Our yellow was the slowest, wasn't it? But that's possibly just the way I was trying to hold it and film it. And as the water travelled up, the dye travelled with them. Now, you could try it with different felt tips. Your felt tips might be better quality. You might be able to get your rainbow to travel much higher. You might get it to go the whole of the strip of the kitchen roll. You might even be able to make a rainbow shape. So you could have a go to see if you can actually grow a rainbow properly. I hope you have fun with this one. Let's have a go at making a rainbow now. So we've proved we don't always need rain to see a rainbow. Now let's have a go at making another rainbow in our house. All that we need for this is a glass of water, about 3/4 full, and we need some white paper and a sunny day. Now, find a bright sunny spot in your house. I'm doing this, or I set this up earlier, where I put the water cycle investigation. You need to put the paper down flat in the sunlight and then put the glass down on the paper. Now, you might be lucky enough to see a rainbow straight away. If not, lift the glass up and gently tilt the glass maybe, but keep moving it around and do everything slowly and gently and observe the whole time until you see a rainbow. I'll show you one that I did earlier. All of the colours of the rainbow are always there, but we can't always see them. When the sunlight entered the glass, it bent in a way which enabled us to see all the colours. This is refraction. We can see rainbows outside when there's sun and there's rain, and the rain in the air acts a bit like the glass did. The light refracts as it travels through the air and the water droplets, and that's how we see the rainbows. Now I'm going to show you the little film of the rainbow that I made earlier. And wow, look at that. Look at the rainbow. Let me go closer. Look at that. Just from a glass and water on a sunny day. Have a go. Try and see if you can make a rainbow with the glass and water. Good luck, guys. As always, guys, upload to the blog. It'd be great to hear from you. I'll see you next time. See you later.